Hey world, being able to come back with another video. Where do I start with this one? First of all, I want to start by saying I'm much humbled and very appreciative of the love that I received from my family in the garden, receiving this food for thought. And it's so crazy and unfortunate that we have so many individuals out here that are seeking this knowledge, but a lot of times the knowledge is suppressed due to extenuating circumstances with those that try to control what we say. I mean, when YouTube first started and all these social media outlets first started, it was a scam. And what was the scam? To get us, inundated with social media. Saying whatever you want to say, doing whatever you want to do, no restrictions. But then now, right, when it becomes politically motivated, then certain things that are said, they don't want said. And it's mighty funny because all of the ludicrous videos that I see on YouTube, thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and y'all gotta ask yourself, man, are you serious? These people are watching this? You did? But I just want to say I really appreciate my family in the garden. I'm very humbled. I'm very appreciative, because the most important thing that you can ever grant someone is your time. And the fact that I get, or that you allow me to, have some of your time, I'm very appreciative. Okay? KY the Pimp, LB Teach Me, Jackie R. I have a lot of family members. My boy Marcus, just off the top of my dome, just want to give shout out, because these individuals have been with me for a long time. Of course, my boy Texas Made, TM. It's a lot of you guys out there and I'm hoping, I'm missing a couple of you cats and a couple of queens, but I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. You did. And today I just thought I was tripped out when I came across this information. And first of all, I knew Dr. Fauci, and I hate to call him a doctor because, that the whole title doctor, to me, is one of the most misused and most overly appreciated without substance the title ever used. I mean, because we taught, or we're programmed to believe that these doctors have our best interests at heart. Dr. Fauci let you know that. I mean, even when you go to the doctor and they sit in their room for 30 minutes, you have a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock and you don't see the doctor till almost 3:30. And they have you sitting in this room all that time. What's that about, right? And so when you talk about Dr. Fauci, I knew that cat was lying. Now, since his emails are out, and on certain stations on the television, you're not going to hear this. MSNBC, CNN, those that are pushing the Democratic agenda. And that's why I say it's not very healthy to be political. Because being political means you're not going to be able to be economical. I always felt, why is it that, Asian people have the highest household median income out of everybody? And they always talk about how, Afro-melanated people have the lowest median income from a household standpoint than whites. But I'm telling you right now, Asians' income is higher than whites. You got to ask yourself, how is that possible? Want me to tell you how it's possible? Because they're not political. Okay? They are cultural. They are economical, meaning they're going to do what's best for their family, and they're going to build wealth based on, family values, cultural traditions. You think it's an accident in every major city you see what they call Chinatown? A whole infrastructure of Asian businesses, Asian hospitals, Asian banks, Asian restaurants. You did? Even though these kids go to the same schools our kids go to, do you think it's an accident that academically they succeed at a higher rate than other ethnicities in this country? And I salute them because they're not political. They keep it in the family. And that's one thing I think that Afro-melanated people, we've lost that. And if you didn't get a chance watching the last video about Black Wall Street, back in the 20s, earlier than that, we had it going on. See, this whole notion that, we always been on the bottom of the totem pole, that is his story. That's not history. Okay? But I digress. Dr. Fauci, you're a liar. You read his emails. He proves he's a liar. And now you're trying to convince parents to get their kids vaccinated from the ages of 12 to 18 when, like I say, as an educator, I seen my kids at school the whole year. Not one got hospitalized for COVID. Not one died from COVID. And if you look around the nation, I'm pretty sure it's a consensus. So why are they, on this big kick about getting kids vaccinated? It doesn't make sense. All the shots these kids have received from the time they come into this existence to now you want to vaccinate them with a COVID vaccine and they don't even die from it, not even really get sick from it. They don't even spread it. And this comes from your mouth, Dr. Fauci. You're a liar. It's just ridiculous. Even in H-Town, there's the Harris County judge. They want to go to certain school districts and give kids what they call vaccine incentives, meaning they want parents to get their kids vaccinated, and by getting your kids vaccinated, we would give you an incentive. What's the incentive? We'll pay for college. We'll give you money for college. We'll give you money for education. You want to give kids money for education if they get a vaccine, but you don't give them money for education any other time? What's in this vaccine? You did? So disingenuous. And family, inflation is going up. They tell you this, right? Pay yourself first. Because what's going to happen here, and my heart goes out to all my senior citizens, because I promise you, and all those on fixed incomes, it's going to get tough out there. Please don't rely on a pension or Social Security. It has to be more. It's not an accident this system is designed to have inflation go up 2% every year, when your bank ain't giving you nowhere near that. It's unbelievable, family. Let's come back with a little food for thought, family. Let me get on out of here. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High inside bring you joy. And like Mike Tyson said back in the day, this is ludicrous. And being one is out of 5,000.